RNG Jesus decided to bless me with an Akman crossbow. So let's check how does it compare with my previous Bercant and Darkest Night crossbow. Right now I'm using Akman. If you check the stats and the base damage, it's going to be more or less the same. I mean, all the items are not changing, only the crossbow. All crossbows are using the same runes. Basically, what I'm doing is just try to stick to the same group of stats as much as possible. It's not 100% an equivalent match because, for example, Bercant and Akman have more stats than the Darkest, but more or less are approximately. So let's start with Akman. The test is going to consist in a simple rotation, quick fire, nimble leap, and rapid shot, and let's compare the overall damage. So starting with Akman. We have 961. Switching to Darkest. Let's wait here. Okay, now. We have 976. And switching to Bercant. Let's wait for the cooldown here. So we have 73 here, 76, 61. Akman clearly does more damage. Let's just repeat Akman. "61, 61, 76, and 73. So yes, Akman deals more damage overall, but is it enough to justify a price of, I don't know how much it is right now, a price of 40k? This is crazy. It used to be like 10, 15, 20, but no, 40k. This is a no-go for me. So that damage difference is worth the price. I'm not so sure, okay? Why? Because yes, Akman has this amazing passive that when you don't have no one nearby, the extra shots are going to hit the same target. So that's why we see an increased damage to the practice dummy. This crossbow also has a nice attack speed and some good stacks with dexterity and wisdom, but it doesn't have whipping chance, neither native nor a straight. This is a problem because we really need weaken chance, and in this meta where everyone is now stacking weaken resistance, it's more than needed this stat. By contrast, Darkest Night has 200 weaken chance, and not only that, but 140 hit chance. Pair that with 14 perception. That's a lot. Hitting 70 perception with Darkest Night is just a breeze. You don't need to sacrifice anything. And on top of that, you save specialization points to use on something else. Basically, when I was using this crossbow, I reached nearly 2000 hit without any problems at all. I remember to have something like 1.4 weekend chance and like heights 1900 something hit chance. So this is really a good crossbow and it's cheap basically. Bercant doesn't have native weekend chance, but it does have the trait. So it's not 200, but it's 100. But it also has 28 bonus damage, which may come handy as we are doing a lot of small hits. And it also has, more stats than the Darkest Night, more similar to Akman. But on top of that, we have this amazing skill that it says that it's for 6 seconds, but normally you are going to have that running for nearly 10 seconds or even more, because if you have, I don't remember how much, 36%, I'm using Bercant, 36% buff duration, and it's sorry, it's on a skill hit. It was 8 seconds, but normally I used to have a little more. I remember on the 40 something, and that reaches to 10 seconds. So yes, this passive is usually running for nearly 10 seconds of increasing max damage 25. But what's more important is the recovery. We are right now in a state of the game where the one who is going to win is the one that stays longer in the fight. And to stay longer in the fight, you need mana. The good thing is that you are draining your opponent's mana. But if you also run out of mana, then we get to a stale position where no one is going to kill the other. The good thing with this skill and with the mana exchange is that we will always have mana as playing Fury. Well, or as playing any crossbow actually, because it's going to regenerate a lot of mana. So it's worth the Akman. I will say it's not, unless you get it from the drop, from the world boss as a drop, or you get it from the guild. I will not definitively pay for it. It's not worth it at all. And also, something I forgot to mention is the offhand weapon attack chance. Both Akman and Darkest have 27, and this one was 28. Bercant has 32. It may look like an irrelevant number, but if you start to compound on this on this base of hand chance with the masteries, what you will see is that by using the masteries with Akman or Darkest, you reach 32 or even a little less. With Bercant, you reach, I don't remember right now, but nearly 40% chance. And that's pretty good if you don't want to only burn mana, but also to trigger the mark. You can play like this bar I have right now, I don't have any healing skill here. This is my boss skill bar. And basically, what you want to do is you want to stack the curses, mark, and explode. If it was a double mark and you get a heavy attack in the explosion, that's going to cause a lot of damage. Usually about 150k or more. It depends also if you are using the Sacred or the Banquet set or whatever. But normally it's around this number. So Bercant is good. I think my Bercant may be the best crossbow. Akman deals more damage. But if we compare all of them, I will say that the best overall is Bercant. The best for the biggest or the faster mana drain is Akman, because you make extra shots. And the best for actually playing like a debuffer, and sometimes play like just as a debuffer. My skill bar is full of, debuff stuff, not really much damage. And if you want to follow the playstyle, the Darkest is the best, because you get the highest weapon chance of all of them, and also 70 perception without sacrificing other stats. So that's it. Up to you whether or not it's worth investing in Akman. Personally, I would not. I was lucky I got it. I will use it. But if I didn't have it, I will not use it. And the same is going to happen with the one. Or another video, I'm going to talk about the ones. But as a spoiler alert, I will not invest in Teven either. I have it, I use it. But if I didn't have it, I will not care at all. See you on the next video, basically about the ones, probably, as I just said. Until next time.